Good day, and welcome to episode Q4 of the 100 Spin Test, where I take roulette strategies and deliberately play them poorly. There are too many distractions which prevent people from playing roulette perfectly. So the goal of this channel is to honestly see if certain flat betting strategies can deal with real-world distractions and human imperfection. Sometimes, naive dilettantes just make up complete horsecrap and present it as a legitimate way to win. It's important to call that nonsense out. Today's test strategy is one of those horsecrap bets, and it's easy to tell because it advises players to cover 37 numbers. Since I play online, I usually use a European wheel, but since this bet craps the bed so much, the European wheel won't accept it, so I have to use an American one instead. There are technically 37 winning numbers out of a possible 38, giving you a 97% likelihood of winning on each spin. However, 8 of those quote-unquote winning numbers pay less than the bet, so really you have a 29 out of 38, or 76% likelihood of winning. Besides overbetting, the house edge of 5.3% takes a further bite out of your chances of winning. It's not looking good for this strategy. To simplify things for analysis and scaling, I've reduced the unit size to $1, euro, or pound. Even though it's fake money, there's no sense rubbing salt into the wound by keeping it at 5. Put 11 units on the third column, 1 unit each on the first and second column and 1 unit each on 00, 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11, 13, 14, 16, 17, 19, 20, 22, and 23. You will win 9 if it lands on 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11, 13, 14, 16, 17, 19, 20, 22 or 23, 6 if it lands on 00, or 3 if it lands on 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, or 36. You will lose 27 if the ball lands on 25, 26, 28, 29, 31, 32, 34, or 35 and you've pissed away your entire 30-unit bet if single zero surfaces. You will need between 3 and 10 consecutive wins to recover from a loss. I've placed an image of the payouts on the lower left side of the screen and a link to Jack Ace's analysis for this bet as well as a link to his video on bet nullification in the description.
As always, the chart below shows the progress of the strategy as misplayed and gives a hint at how volatile the bet is. Now let's speed things up and watch the progress. I'll be back at the end to summarize.
Win $570 in 10 minutes. I call BS. We're down $144. Had we used $5 units, we would have lost over $570 in 10 minutes. People should not be advertising easy wins gambling. This advice is absolutely atrocious and that advice could cost people real money. Encouraging people to gamble with false promises is beyond disgusting. We won 76 times and lost 24. Of the 76 wins, 2 were 9-unit wins, 1 was a 6-unit win and 64 were 3-unit gains. A reasonable expectation was 42, 9-unit wins, 3, 6-unit wins, 21, 3-unit wins. On the downside, we should have seen 21, 27-unit losses and 3, 30-unit whacks. We won the expected number of times, but they were lower value wins. That being said, we still would have lost money if we got what was expected due to the house edge. We reached a high watermark of positive 153 before slinking down to our low watermark of negative 177. We were lucky enough to climb back to negative 144 at the end, and we were in profit for 46% of the spins. I ran a few statistical tests on the results. The chi-square test indicated that these results were likely random. The average number of spins before we got a hit was 1.3 with a standard deviation of 0.8. That means it took about 2 spins to get a win 65% of the time and 3 spins or less 95% of the time. The maximum number of consecutive wins was 21 and losses was 4. There were 4 repeaters. 11, 21, 28 and 32 each repeated once. The hot 3 numbers were 11, 22, and 25 with 5 hits each. The cold 3 were 00, with no hits, and 3 and 12 with 1 hit each. Go ahead and bet with Mo if you want, but don't expect to win with Mo. Keep in mind that casinos don't exist to make you rich. In fact, they exist to drain from your wallet whatever you allow them to take. Never take gambling advice at face value. Test any strategy that you plan to play on a free online game and read as many critiques about the strategy that you can find. Some strategies only work for a limited time, and the remainder don't work at all. Adjust your risk and loss tolerance accordingly.
Good luck until the next time.